Hello, fire signs Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts, taking a look at lost connections. So this reading is for my divine feminines tuning in, separation or at a distance from a divine masculine. So let's go ahead and take a look and see initially, what are the issues? Why are you guys at a distance from one another? Why is this a lost connection to begin with? So we're going to start with this deck by Fire Witch Tarot. WTF is the problem. It can contain profanity, so if that sort of thing bothers you, this reading might not be for you, or you might want to just fast forward. So let's go ahead and begin general as always, guys, so it's not going to resonate with every single person tuning in. All right, so let's begin. All right, what is the problem? Why are you guys not together at this point in time? Angels and spirit guides, please, for divine feminines tuning in, fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Why are you in separation from your masculine right now? You need to feel it to heal it. Okay, so maybe there's something still in your heart space that you haven't healed as a result of this lost connection. Look at the next card, same story, different day. So, it depends, of course, on how long it has been since you guys have been in separation. For some of you, maybe it's been a really long time, years. For some of you, maybe this is a recent connection that is now lost. So we'll have to see what that's about. And then this third card here, you fucked it up and you know it. So, of course, this only applies to feminines who feel that you've done something in this connection to mess things up, and that's why you are not with your masculine right now. Or, of course, it could be reversed, and it is your masculine who feels that they really fucked something up here between the two of you. So let's clarify, okay? So let's grab some tarot messages from my tarot teacher. So if you are, for example, numbing yourself from really feeling the pain and the heartbreak as a result of this lost connection, what your angel guides are really wanting to bring to the surface is that you need to feel that pain in order to really heal from it, so that you can move forward regardless of whether you ever reconnect with your masculine or not. Maybe it's time to change the story. It's a part of your life's history, yes, but it does not define your entire life. All right, let's see. We do have the Nine of Cups. So there is this element of being able to find emotional stability still within your life, contentment, realizing your own dreams, being able to have a wish that can still manifest, whether or not your masculine is a part of it or not. But for some of you guys, a part of what it is that you do want to manifest is this wish to reconnect with your masculine. So we'll have to take a look and see if your masculine is on the same page. Okay, so same story, different day. Angels and spirit guides, what else do we need to know for this lost connection? We do have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so what might have been challenging this connection is that you guys were not giving equally to each other, or it could have been the masculine who dropped the ball and they weren't able to offer you what it was that you were looking for, because the Six of Pentacles is all about giving and receiving, and if one partner isn't giving as much as they are receiving, it has to be equal give and take. If that wasn't happening, especially if, for example, there could have been infidelities here and they were giving their time and energy to someone else, or since this card does say you fucked it up and you know it, for some of my feminines, maybe there's something here that you did that you were not giving equally to your partner, to your masculine. So this is what's needed, perhaps, to heal this situation. And healing certainly is possible because we've got the Chariot right here. So some of you could be dealing with a masculine who is a Cancer, or you, divine feminine, could be a Cancer. So this represents movement forward. Again, it's important to note that that movement can either be you just being able to finally take control of your heart space, your pain, and finally learn from this whole experience and this lost connection and just find a different direction in your life. That's one interpretation. And of course, the other interpretation is that a triumphant outcome is certainly possible as far as you guys reconnecting. So we'll have to take a look and see where else your masculine is at. So those are the initial opening messages for this lost connection. So let's take a look at where the Divine Masculine is at. I'm going to pull from the Moody Moon Messages deck, the Masculine Edition. This is by Sister Moon Tarot. So where's your masculine? Angels and spirit guides, please, for the Divine Feminine, tuning in, watching for a Divine Masculine lost connection. Where is your masculine at currently? Right now they're confused, okay? So maybe they're questioning their own decisions, their own role in the breakup and why you guys are not together, over analyzing. That could have also been what they were doing before, or where they're at right now, which is contributing to why they're on the fence maybe, or just unable to make a decision here, why they're really confused about the connection. For some of you, your masculine is just having fun, enjoying their life, partying, lighthearted joy. Okay, this is current energies for the masculine. And this is interesting how this is the next message. We have healing, self-love, self-care, and mending. So even though they're confused, there is a part of this masculine that's taking time to be able to heal, and maybe their way of healing is to just be out there interacting with other people. For some of you, maybe your masculine could have moved on to another relationship, especially if it's been a long time since you guys have been together. So let's add to this. I'm going to pull from my Illuminated Star Tarot here. Angels and spirit guides, please. For my fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, for the Divine Feminine tuning in, watching for a lost connection, Divine Masculine. So they're confused, but they're also, you know, they're not sitting at home just not doing anything. They are spending time with other people, it seems, but I'm also getting that they're pouring a part of that energy towards themselves. Self-love, self-care, very important. Look at this. We've got the Nine of Cups coming through again. That's really interesting. That's the second time in this reading that this is coming through. So I feel, Divine Feminine, that there's a part of your masculine that wants to be able to manifest this wish for the two of you, but they're on the fence right now because of this confused energy. But maybe by working on themselves a little bit more through self-care, self-love, they'll be able to have the clarity that's needed in order to come towards you, in order to be able to create movement for the two of you to be together again. Nine of Cups, okay? Some of you guys could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We've got a King of Cups here, okay? So this is someone who's devoted. This is someone who's emotionally balanced. So we do have a masculine here who I feel is wanting to be able to offer this cup of love to the feminine. But right now, maybe it's just not the right time. They still need time to be able to heal from whatever the issues were that broke you guys up and why this is a lost connection. And for some of my feminines that are wondering, it's like, okay, well, if my masculine's out there having fun with other people and partying and just enjoying their life, you know, what is it about our connection and this lost connection that might be affecting them to why they're confused and healing? And then we've got this Five of Cups letting you know that maybe they've got some old wounds that might not even have anything to do with you that they need to heal from. But this is also an indication here that without you, they're feeling lonely, that this hasn't been an easy journey for your masculine whatsoever. They're trying to live their best life, and maybe you are as well. I don't see my feminines just sitting at home being miserable 24/7. You know, you're out there living your life as well, so is your masculine. But I feel there's a part of both of you that wants to be able to make this wish come true, to make it happen still. So we'll see if that is possible here. Okay, so maybe there's still hope that ultimately you guys can find your way back towards each other still. Let's go ahead and grab some words from the masculine here. I'm going to use this deck by Mystic Moon, Divine Masculine Revelations. So some words from your masculine here. What's in their heart space for you? They're confused still. Some some words from the masculine for fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Where's your masculine at? Apologies. Even though I don't show it, I am sorry for how things went between us. Okay? For some of you that perhaps are still able to keep tabs on your masculine, you know, maybe on the surface, it does appear that they've moved on. They're spending time with other people. They are partying. They're just having fun in their life. So the 3D, what you're seeing there might not make sense with what they're really feeling on the inside. And that's where the confusion might be for some of you, because what you're seeing with your own eyes doesn't match up to what's in their heart space, maybe. But they do perhaps want to come forward with an apology someday, or maybe the apology is through this reading that they are saying sorry to you for how things ultimately played out. Look at this next card, mute. Even though, oh, I'm sorry, I can't read today. I've thought about reaching out to you, but then I stopped myself. Okay, so that's an indication here that regardless of the fact that you're not hearing from your masculine, they're thinking about it. And then something stops them from doing that. That's where the confusion is. So they need to get clarity. They need to perhaps continue that self-care, self-love for them to have that clarity and breakthrough, you know, for them to have a clear vision really of what it is that they want for the two of you. And then right now they're just protecting themselves. I feel safer in the silence. That's why they're not talking to you right now. They want to, but they're not doing it. Okay, so maybe it's just going to take a little bit more time for them to see clearly as to what it is that they want to be able to do to manifest that triumphant outcome between the two of you. So we'll take a look at that. All right, so I'm going to pull from my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle Tarot with a twist. If you're new to my channel, this is a deck that I created especially for advanced beginners wanting to learn how to read tarot. It's got upright and reversed meanings, just like this one, so you don't have to guess what the meanings are. The twist here is that I've also included new oracle messages as well as new court cards. So while you're learning, it's also challenging you. All right, so let's see what else we need to know here. We have a masculine who's protecting their space and their energy, not reaching out in the 3D world, but they certainly want to. We do have the Page of Pentacles here. Some of you guys could be dealing with perhaps a younger masculine, could be Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. They have the desire to be able to manifest a new beginning with you, Divine Feminine. They definitely do. We've got the Eight of Cups here. So this is about walking away and leaving something, someone behind. Okay, so it really depends on who did that. For some of you, your masculine walked away for whatever reason. For some of you, it is you, Divine Feminine, who walked away from your masculine. But no matter how you slice this, the distance, the lost connection, you guys are perhaps missing each other, thinking about each other, lonely because you're not together. Let's grab one more card here. We do have the Death card here, okay? So some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio also. Something definitely ended between the two of you, which is why this is a lost connection. There was a cycle that ended for the two of you, but there's also this need to let go of perhaps unhealthy attachments to the past that might be preventing either of you, perhaps your masculine, from moving forward and completely healing from this experience. But maybe there's a part of you too, Divine Feminine, that needs to be able to let go of your attachment to your masculine. It's one of those things where you got to let it fully go. If it's meant to be a part of your life again, it'll find its way back to you. So this is a transition here that's happening for the masculine perhaps, and that transition is what's going to help them to create movement to be able to reach out to you, because there's something about the old way of how you guys were interacting that was not working. And then look at this, we've got the Ten of Pentacles, which is amazing. Because when it comes to love and romance and this lost connection, this is letting us know that there's a possibility that you guys can find happiness once again moving forward, that you guys are headed more towards a very stable, secure life with each other when it comes to this partnership. So at one point in time, it just was not stable. But you guys can get there again, I feel. All right, well, let's go ahead and see what else. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some additional messages from a connection lost somewhere in time. I like to use this deck especially for lost connections readings. This is by Angelic Revelation 144. So focusing on your divine masculine here, divine feminines, what else are they thinking and feeling about the fact that you guys are not together? Let's see. My dreams, and then we have outside influences. I wake up from beautiful dreams with you to find myself living in a nightmare because you are nowhere to be found. Yeah, this is not a very pleasant experience for your masculine. Of course, it hasn't been for you either, divine feminine. They've been dreaming about you, they think about you, and realizing that you're not a part of their life. They feel lonely. They've perhaps been grieving the partnership. And, you know, we ended up getting the death card here in this reading. So it's almost as if a part of your masculine died when you guys went into separation, even though for some of you, it was the masculine that walked away from you. For, again, whatever reason, there's so many scenarios as to why that could have happened. I feel they miss you. They think about you. And then we've got outside influences here. My love, we shouldn't worry about what anyone else thinks. Our love is sacred and divine. We shouldn't let anyone interfere with our precious time. But I feel the reality of it for some of you is that there were outside influences, whether that was a third-party situation or some other interference. It could have been friends. It could have been family getting in on your business. Could be any of those. Let's grab one more message here for this lost connection. What else, please, angels and spirit guides? You think you broke me. The truth is, you broke me into a million pieces, and I've been trying to pick myself up ever since. I am proud of who I have become. Can you honestly say the same? Take whatever part of that makes sense for you. Because either of you could have certainly felt like you were broken into a million pieces as a result of this lost connection. This could be you as well, divine feminine, where you had to pick yourself up as a result of being at a distance and separation from your masculine. I feel they're still working on themselves. I don't think they're done as far as working on healing themselves. I don't think you're done either, divine feminine. There's a lot of healing still that needs to happen here between the two of you. So let's grab some tarot here. I'm going to use my Tabby Tarot teacher deck here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, for this lost connection. We have the Fool. Okay, so you guys are perhaps being given the opportunity to start again. I feel when it comes to the masculines who walked away from the feminine, they have to be able to get to that point where they can take action to welcome in this new beginning in this partnership. I feel, again, they want to. They want more adventures with the feminine. I feel too, especially those of you who are dealing with a younger divine masculine, they just weren't ready to commit back then. We do have the Lover's card right here, so they still feel such a deep love for you, divine feminine. They want to perhaps bring in the romance. Once again, they're sexually attracted to you. They want to be back in union with you. And the Lover's card, specifically Gemini, so some of you guys could be dealing with a Gemini here. The Fool's energy is also picking up off of air. So the Lover's card is always about choices and decisions that we make. And I really feel here, if there were third parties, if there were outside people that were kind of getting in on your business, as I've mentioned, they are making a conscious choice to not let that happen again. And we've got more air coming in with that Knight of Swords, ready to take action. Ready to jump in to something new with you, Divine Feminine. So the question is, are you on the same page? I feel for the majority of you tuning into this that you are, that you still care for your masculine, you still have so much love for them, and would want nothing more than to have that reunion with your masculine. I feel it's possible. Okay, so let's wrap it up with a message from the Lover's Oracle deck as well as the Guardian Angel cards. So let's start with the Lover's Oracle. Angels and spirit guides, please, for fire signs. We have trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. And I actually like this card because you're not so focused on an outcome here. You're just maybe throwing it to the universe and your angel guides allowing things to happen on their own. So trust also could have been a factor in the breakup and why this is a lost connection. So that's where the healing comes in. So we ended up getting the Nine of Cups coming through twice. There's still the opportunity for this connection to have a wish that can manifest. All right, so then let's go ahead and grab one final message from the Guardian Angel cards here. And of course, I'll link all of the card decks down below. Let's grab a message for fire signs. Here we are. We have a prayer from your angels. So this says, Dear Guardian Angel, to you I pray. When I'm fearful, help me remember that only love is real. When I'm lost, help me find my way. When I'm confused, help me to regain clarity. When I feel lonely, help me feel your loving presence. Where I perceive chaos, help me to see the order. Much needed, those prayers, okay? And we ended up getting the confused message from the Divine Masculine earlier. And I feel through this prayer, your guardian angels are definitely helping you guys out to be able to manifest a new beginning in this partnership. All right, guys, so that's where I'm seeing this going. I feel there's a possibility that you guys can reconnect. It might take a little bit more time because there's more healing that needs to happen here. But as far as a lost connection, you guys might have the opportunity to start again, have a new beginning. All right, Divine Feminine, so that's where I'm going to leave this one. I do hope whatever part of this relates to your situation with your masculine, that it at least gives you some hope that there's the possibility that you can find your way back to each other again. That's it for now, guys. Thank you so much. If you're interested in your own reading, that info is down below. I'll see you next time.